What can you do to prevent or treat ingrown toenail? It's important to address ingrown nails quickly. Trying to ignore them will only lead to more pain while running, changing direction or jumping. Here are 6 ways that you can do quickly and easily. Turmeric. If you want to get rid of your ingrown toenail problem fast, throw some turmeric in your treatment program. Turmeric is very proactive, especially when ingrown toenail is infected, thanks to its antibacterial and antiseptic traits. How does one prepare turmeric to effectively get rid of ingrown toenail problem overnight? It's quite simple. You'll begin by getting turmeric powder, mixing it with lukewarm water in a bucket. Soak your feet in the lukewarm water, submerging your ingrown toenail. Another way to get rid of ingrown toenail painlessly is by dipping your affected foot in a mixture of turmeric powder with mustard oil. You can also use disinfected cotton to gently apply the mixture to your ingrown toenail. If you do this, you'll get rid of the problem successfully and much faster than you had previously anticipated. Hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide has been proven beyond reasonable doubt to be among the best treatments for an ingrown toenail as well as its related problems. Hydrogen peroxide works fast when it comes to healing the infected tissues overnight and does so as painlessly as humanly possible. Apart from hastening the healing process and keeping the process painless, hydrogen peroxide will also be responsible for keeping further infection of the ingrown toenail and surrounding tissues at bay. Therefore, using hydrogen peroxide on a regular basis is highly encouraged as it is the only way to beat ingrown toenail hands down, especially if it's already infected. Apart from using clean cotton wool dubbed in hydrogen peroxide to clean your ingrown toenail, you can also pour some water right before dipping your feet into it, leaving it in for half an hour. That will make the ingrown toenail soft and therefore very painless even if it was once infected. Vicks VapoRub. If your ingrown toenail is giving you sleepless nights, then you might want to use Vicks VapoRub to achieve much needed relief. Vicks VapoRub is one of those home remedies that come highly recommended, especially when one happens to be in excruciating pain. You'll be required to rub some of it in the affected tissue as gently as possible. Doing this on a regular basis will check the infection from spreading, while promoting speedy recovery. Continuous or vigorous rubbing is encouraged, especially when you want to get rid of ingrown toenail fast. Also, make sure you are applying a generous amount to ensure the remedy is taking full effect. Again, if you use Vicks VapoRub and it doesn't work the way it's supposed to be, then seeking a doctor's advice is paramount. But the latter wouldn't be necessary in most cases because Vicks VapoRub always proves to be very effective. And it doesn't only get rid of ingrown toenail but also the excruciating pain associated with it. White flower oil. White flower oil remedy is arguably the best at getting rid of ingrown toenail. This is because it's made of a mixture of 3 effective oils. These effective oils include lavender oil, peppermint oil, and eucalyptus oil. But before using white flower oil, you'll have to remove the layer of germs from the ingrown toenail by washing with either alcohol or any other disinfectant. After doing this, proceed with the careful application of white flower oil. The advantage of using white flower oil in the treatment is that it only requires a few drops. Just make sure that these drops are gently massaged into the infected and affected areas. Apart from softening the ingrown toenail, white flower oil will get rid of any discomfort or pain, which will, in turn, spare you a hell lot of agony. For the best results, do it regularly. Always remember to ask for assistance if you aren't sure about massaging an ingrown toenail. This is because doing it the wrong way will only end up doing more harm than good. Onions. An ingrown toenail can be a constant pain. One way of dealing with the problem as painlessly as possible is by using onions. Unlike ginger, which has to be ground into a fine paste, you'll only be required to cut the onion in half right before applying it on your ingrown toenail. Remember to wash your feet before gently squeezing the onion juice onto the ingrown toenail. This is meant to get rid of any bacteria that might be lingering on the surface. Feel free to also use alcohol to clean the ingrown toenail, as it not only disinfects ingrown toenail but also plays a significant role in softening it. Rub the pieces of onion against the toenail and do so as gently as possible so as to avoid any further discomfort. The more you rub the ingrown toenail with freshly cut onions, the softer and painless it eventually feels. This means you'll have to use this effective home remedy on a regular basis in order to achieve desired effects sooner rather than later. The tissues around the ingrown toenail will respond to regular treatment, softening much faster than usual. Apple cider vinegar. Historically, apple cider vinegar has been successfully used as a perfect home remedy for almost all kinds of skin tissue infections. Therefore, it would make so much sense using it on an ingrown toenail problem you'd want to get rid of. There are 3 ways of using it in treating ingrown toenail. First, you can choose to dub some disinfected cotton on apple cider vinegar before applying it over the ingrown toenail as well as the infected surrounding tissues. The second method includes soaking your feet in a bucket filled with a water and apple cider vinegar solution. The third and final way of treating your ingrown toenail using it includes mixing it with honey. Then apply the mixture on your ingrown toenail once every 24 hours for best results. And as you do this, make sure you are keeping it as clean as possible so as to avoid reinfection. Only a teaspoonful of apple cider vinegar and honey is enough to do a tremendously amazing job. Thank you so much for watching. Please make the comment below, don't forget to share this video and subscribe to our channel. Please click the bell icon to be notified whenever we publish a new video.